So Scotland and France working together here to go after the British, and I don't think the British have much to reinforce their empire. I mean, at the very least, it does look like Leeds will probably fall to the Scottish. They have 3 melee boats surrounding. They've got another warrior unit coming in. The thing is, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on to that. It really depends on how much France is going to contribute, and I don't think they're going to be able to contribute anything, to be honest, unless Orleans sends over something. I mean, they can obviously embark from Orleans and get to probably the new Scottish Leeds. I'll just say it right now. It's probably going to be a Scottish settlement. Of course, no city raising is on. Just wanted to address that. Ooh, Germany and now the Celts are even going to get involved. We have never really seen this before. So many civs declare on Queen Victoria this early on. Ooh, an African war between Mali and the Vandals going after Morocco. I think everything should be just fine in Africa. I don't think we're going to see any cities fall just yet. Too much time for expansion. You know what? The Celts actually might grab this city. I did not consider that. The Moors are fighting Spain here in Iberia, and it looks like they're going to be able to. It looks like they're going to stay safe. I don't think Spain has the military right now to take over a city like the Moors at the moment. So what are you going to do, France? Bam! It went to the Celts. Holy crap! It went to the Celts, which is first of all, good news for the Celts. I don't think we've ever seen the Celts expand outside of Ireland whenever I put them out over in Ireland. They're so far leading the game now in terms of settlements in the British Isles. I've got 4 here, 3 in Ireland, 1 now here in Cornwall. Greece has made peace with Tuscany. You better, Greece. You better. You're messing with the god. You gotta watch that. What other sieges over there? Hey, Carthage is sending something over towards Antium. We'll see if they can handle that. There it is right there. That's what I figured. The Goths were going to go after Bulgaria. And, well, you know, the Greeks aren't really going after Bulgaria as heavily as I thought they would. Egypt and the Umayyad and Arabia teaming up against Egypt. Dang, they were so close to a Suez Canal city, but nope, not this time around. Yeah, not this time. Yeah, the Umayyad and Arabia really aren't going to be able to do much. Arabia needs to definitely get their stuff together because Assyria is coming. Assyria looks scary. Well, so does the Umayyad, now that I think about it. Fez has fallen. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I just talked about how I didn't think anything was gonna come out of that war. Well, and then the Vandals are bringing in reinforcements over this way. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, Spain will not take this city. We've got Spain versus... Oh, boom. And Kievan Rus has fallen. They're dead, right? They are dead. No, they still have 1 more settlement up here. They should stay safe. Ooh. Oh, crap. Okay, so everyone's declaring war on Spain. Spain made peace with the Moors. They lost a bunch of their military. Sweden and Denmark also. Nothing came from that. Manchester was settled. Oh. That's probably why so many people were pissed off at the British. I guarantee you that's why. Interesting. Okay, so people declared war on Spain because they lost a lot of cities. This means that Normandy and France will be racing for Barcelona. It looks like more than likely Normandy will grab it. The Vandals won't be able to do much to Spain, I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't think there will be much there. Sardinia, Piedmont allowing... wait a second. Yeah, so Sardinia, Piedmont is allowing Normandy to move through their lands, it looks like. Wow. Prussia captured another Lithuania. Prussia captured a city. Period. That's all that matters. Prussia actually did something. They're at 4 cities now. Germany moving over close. Moving through Prussian territory. Everyone's pieced out. So these guys should be safe for now. Lots of scouts exploring Eastern Europe. Lots of room out there to expand, and that's kind of where we're going to see the next expansion, I think. Bulgaria is doing okay. They've survived. And, yeah, Antium has survived the onslaught from Carthage. The Goths and the Huns now teaming up against Russia. I think the Goths will have a little bit of success, but I don't know if they'll be able to take over everything. Moscow probably won't fall, but you never know. Armenia now back after the Ottomans, this time with the help of Germany. Germany won't be able to do much, though. Chichen Itza, built by Albert of Belgium. I hope I'm saying this stuff right. I'm sure I've already said so many things wrong so far. Yeah, Germany ended up taking that city. That's crazy. People going after the Hittites. We've got Morocco. Morocco taking a city, I believe, from the Vandals. Oh, but the Vandals grabbed it back, didn't it? Did they? Or did they swap cities? They swapped cities instead. That's what happened. Dang, so many cities just exchanged hands there. We have the Hittites. Armenia now going after the Hittites and the Ottomans. Why would you do that? I don't understand you. Byzantium doesn't really have the army to deal with the Hittites right now, so I don't know their strategy behind that one. And wow, I cannot believe that ended up. Oh, the Dutch are going after the British too. I can't believe that France was the one that ended up taking Barcelona and not Normandy. Who was that? I don't even know. That's Normandy. Okay. So yeah, everyone's going after them now. We've got so many people after the British. I think it's safe that someone should probably take Manchester here, maybe. Ooh, but the thing is, look at Scotland. Scotland with that military. Now, I think it's possible for the British to survive this. They might be able to survive, and that's all they really need to do. The British mod gets stronger with time. Again, their bonuses come later in the game. So if they survive this, that would be a pretty big win, I think, for Queen Victoria. But I don't know. I mean, here come the Scottish now. And I don't know where the Dutch are going to attack. Did they attack London? I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's going to be able to wipe out the British. I think they're going to survive this. I'm just so surprised that so many people have jumped on the bandwagon after the British Isles. Okay, so the Huns have taken their first Russian city. Looks like Germany is going to take another Lithuanian city, and that will be the end of Lithuania. The Goths will take Kiev. Lots of kind of changes of hands, lots of cities exchanging hands. The world's super unstable right now, so it's hard to make predictions so far, but we're getting to that point where we might be able to, to see a little bit who will be some of the world powers, or I guess I should say the continental powers. Assyria definitely being one for me. Really like what Assyria is showing. And then it kind of depends on what happens with the British. I think they might survive here. They might be able to survive. Now the French move after the second Spanish city. I will say the Spanish did do a lot. They did destroy more lands, Moorish lands, I guess I should say. Egypt has built the Petra, and okay, I was totally wrong about that. Byzantium ended up taking a city. I didn't think they were. Portugal after Spain, and we'll see if the Hittites can survive in their coastal city. I'm really liking the Umayyad now too. The Umayyad are starting to build up a big enough empire that I do think they could threaten Assyria. Again, Assyria's bonuses are for the most part over now. Those siege towers are really strong, but not so much anymore. I love that Germany and Prussia are working together. That's pretty funny, and they're going after Russia. Germany already has this military here. This is almost undefended. Almost, not entirely though. I can't see Russia falling here either. They've got too many cities. Portugal has a kind of I don't know, Spain might fall, and that would be huge for Portugal to take Madrid. If it's Portugal that takes Madrid, that would be pretty big news. Manchester's fine. Hey, you know what? The British might be able to squeeze out of this. I think they might be able to. Just barely squeeze out of this. I did notice that Greece was going back after this southern part of Bulgaria. Oh, Hungary pieced out. Hungary pieced out for this city. I don't think they captured it. Hungary said, "Give me this city, Bulgaria," and Bulgaria said, "Yeah." And now Hungary looks a little bit more powerful than, let's say, their rival Austria. That's kind of big news. I like the Goths. I think the Goths look like they could be a potential power. It depends here. It depends on it all depends on the fall of Russia and who takes a majority of the cities. It's looking like it will be the Huns, but you never know. The Pope, Austria have pieced out, Milan, and the Pope have pieced out. I kind of said that so weird. Rome looks good, but Rome has trouble. Will have a lot of trouble attacking either the Pope or Tuscany. He's going to have to attack maybe both at the same time, or wait for navies to become have a more prominent role. Bohemia and Bulgaria have peaced out now. Okay, so we're starting to see some stability. As I said, we're going to see the small time of stability. Though there'll be a few wars that still take place, a few like effective wars, but there won't be like a kind of a big world war until turn 200, I'm thinking. St. Petersburg now. All right, so this is probably the Huns' plan all along. Now, this is where the AI will make a decision. Do they let Russia stay alive and peace out for a city, or do they think they can still handle more cities? Can they keep their empire safe and stable? Ooh, I like this window. Production, Maria is winning the production game. Then it's the Ottomans, Switzerland. This is Scotland, right? Yeah, Scotland, Greece, Tuscany, Belgium, Bohemia, and Armenia. I'm sorry, it takes me a little bit to register the icons. The new icons always confuse me a little bit with the modded civs. I don't know them immediately still, but I know. I still kind of know them. The Goths still attempting to go after Bulgaria, but without the Greek help, it's going to be obviously a little bit tougher. That's why Tuscany's doing so well. They were the ones to get Corsica, and they're the ones that are expanding onto Sardinia. Tuscany looks good. They look like Florence looks like it's going to be one of the. Maybe this is biased, but it does look like it's going to be one of the better cities in Italy, at least, even though it's the smallest right now in terms of population. Outside of Milan and Sardinia, if you don't count them, Sardinia and Piedmont. Yeah, France will not take this Spanish city, and there will be a siege of Madrid from Portugal right now. It'll be close either way, because Spain is going to have to juggle between do they defend against France or Sardinia or Portugal. All right, so how are the British doing? The British have peaced out with France. Okay, so that's pretty big news. That is pretty big news. I think now the question is, because I think it's safe to say that the British Isles will stable out. This is what the new British Isle map will look like. Now, is it safe to say that the Celts have grabbed enough power with their fourth city that they will... I don't know, because these cities are small. Leeds at 4 population. This city, 4 population, 2 population. These cities are really small. I'd rather have what the British have right now, honestly. 14 population, 9 population. They could easily make a comeback, I think, here. Come on, Iceland, you can do it. I probably should have picked Iceland to win the game, because that's just obvious. They obviously going to win. Duh, Drew. Milan versus Russia. Assyria versus Russia. Clearly, Russia's not doing so well, but they have stopped the Hunnic advancement, so things are okay. Hungary, all these people that are declaring war on Catherine now won't be able to do anything to her. Too far away. Too far away. Finland, this is your time, man. You're by yourself. You can continue to expand. I'm sure he's having happiness issues, though. The Dutch and Russia. People are not giving Russia an easy way out. They are definitely not. I'm also surprised. Well, actually, I'm not super surprised because no deep sea sailing. Deep sea sailing hasn't been discovered just yet, but I'm surprised we haven't seen more colonization of Africa. I'm not surprised that we are, hey, Granada was founded by the Moors. Good for them. So they probably won't be destroyed completely, but that will make relationships kind of tense between Morocco. That's where you're going to have kind of a tough time. Let's go back towards Russia and see what's happening here. Hey, look at that. Russia looks like they might be able to... What? Really? Oh, so they didn't peace out. I was wrong about that. Look at Hungary. Hungary's hungry. That's such a lame joke. Such a lame. Just, you know what? I should probably just end the video right now. That was such a terrible joke. You know what? Actually, I will end it in 2 minutes. Not yet. And Russia did end up taking back Kiev, so they have a chance of coming back. The Goths have peaced out Bulgaria, so has Tuscany. Now, does the Hungarian military have enough strength to completely wipe out Bulgaria here? We'll be close. I think Greece is still in it. Yeah, Greece is still involved in this war. Rome kind of building up a navy. It looks like they might try to take back Sicily, kick the Vandals out of Europe at the moment. Ooh. Germany and Tuscany now going after Vienna. Scotland and the British have peaced out. Yep, so that confirms the British will probably be safe because the Scottish were the ultimate, like, they actually had boots on the ground. Everybody was, like, willing to contribute probably a little bit to the war, but Scotland was the one that was going to have to actually get the job done at the end of the day. And have the tables turned. That's interesting. We also have the Vandals versus Sardinia Piedmont. We've got the Moors as well. Moors going after the Vandals too. Notre Dame has been built by Bohemia. Nice wonder. We need to keep those wonders in mind because eventually I think it's safe to say someone's going to have control over a lot of those wonders by the end of this campaign. So yeah, the Bulgarian siege is starting. This capital siege is occurring, but well, first of all, it sucks for them that the Goths peaced out. The Goths shouldn't have peaced out. I'm guessing they felt the threat of Russia. I think they still feel the threat of Russia. Russia's... You can't... Yeah, because the Huns aren't going to take anything else over. The Huns actually look pretty weak right now. I think most of their military was just sent up there to take up St. Petersburg. And after that, they can't really expand any further. Prussia looks okay, though. Prussia doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so who is this? Hungary and Austria moving together? It is! Austria and Hungary. Germany and France now going after Switzerland. France actually totally not ready for this war. I don't think they realize what they just did. The Goths and Russia piecing out. All right, so there's going to be definitely a lot more civs that are, I think now that we're approaching turn 150, more civs will be more stable. Less civs will probably be destroyed because there are a lot less one city civs. So these are going to be, oh, they pieced out for this city. Ooh. France with their crazy border gore, but hey, they've got a chance here. Huns have pieced out with Russia. Germany has pieced out with Russia. Russia will still remain, I think, in this map for now. So this video was really kind of summarized by civs surviving. This is the first time in this series where we saw several civs, barely squeeze it out, barely survive. I think that's going to be a little bit more of a common thing. Wars won't be completely one-sided, and I don't think we're just going to see as many civs destroyed, but there definitely will be a lot more destruction to come in future episodes. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.